Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo November 23, 2022. Today's Mercury-Venus alignment in your intimacy sector can help you open up. You can also get others to open up by candidly sharing your experiences. It's possible to discuss finances or power dynamics without repercussions. You may even come up with a solution to sticky problems. It's a good time for instruction, advice, teaching, sharing ideas, and guidance. Love gets a boost by sharing something personal and intimate. Your attitude is positive, your thoughts are more precise than usual, and your views are particularly well received. Creative pursuits thrive, and your resourcefulness comes to the fore. Get ready for a stunning day for your personal and romantic life. This is because mental Mercury, our comic messenger planet of the mind and communication, will snuggle up with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of union, across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of partnerships. Not only does Venus always bless you with luck, but this is a 5-star day to have a significant conversation with your one and only. If you've been casually dating someone but wish to discuss long-term compatibility, this is an excellent moment to strike while the stars are aligned. Time to talk about your money matters. Do not be afraid to go right for the jugular when Mercury in Sagittarius conjuncts Venus in Sagittarius. You tend to go at a more relaxed pace. However, the fiery conjunction encourages brash honesty about your investments, shared assets, resources, inheritances, and debts. Instead of beating around the bush, you might want to get right down to it. Have an open discussion with the other party involved or your financial advisor to see what your options are as you move forward. The sun's return to your financial sector today is something that will always turn the solar spotlight onto your financial situation and money matters at this time each year. However, this will also put the spotlight on Venus and Mercury, who returned last week with the motivation and the smart head for money needed to take your financial power back. I wouldn't be surprised if you shed some tears today. Whoever said it's wrong to cry? Do you pretend you're not feeling anything at all when you are overwhelmed? If today is indeed a day that finds you crying, be happy. Blocked emotions weigh you down and make it hard for you to feel alive. If you can make it to a gentle yoga or a meditation class, it would help you to explore some unexpressed emotions you might not even know are there. Rather than seeking a professional all the time for certain jobs, consider doing some of them yourself. If you allow your creativity half a chance, you may just surprise yourself. Artistic talent and creative expression are heightened with this vibration, making it a perfect time to take a crack at that project you were thinking of sending out. See about getting others involved in a project, as the more people involved, the more talents that come to the drawing board. See what you can come up with. In a case of perfect timing, during the sun's final hours in your relationship sector, the moon returns to ensure you are emotionally engaged but will also stay on to ensure there is no abrupt end. The sun's final hours are usually more about having your eyes open and head out of the sand, but a friendly aspect to Jupiter, and now the moon ensuring you are emotionally and intuitively engaged will provide more perspective. As the sun leaves, he will join Venus and Mercury in your financial sector, turning the solar spotlight onto your financial situation and money matters. It is during the sun's final hours in your relationship sector, and just as he is preparing to take the solar spotlight off your relationships, that the moon returns. The moon will stay on for another 2 days to ensure you are emotionally engaged while the solar spotlight is still on your relationships and to ensure there is no sudden drop-off once the sun leaves. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Scorpio today, bringing wit and quick thinking. This energy is like a spinning top of ideas and interests, and the mood is uplifted, perhaps even cheerful. Ride these positive vibes to a better understanding of people's feelings. You can empathize and see things their way more clearly. The afternoon begins with Mercury and Venus connecting, bringing sexual passion and a longing to connect deeply with others. If you believe that you have total loyalty and trust in your partner, this energy can bring you closer. However, If you feel the trust and loyalty are lacking, you're likely to feel isolated, empty, and sorry for yourself. Tension mounts when someone you work with wastes your time with facts that are simply not important. Watch out for information overload. Too much mental garbage is going to make your job harder, not easier. Be careful of what you take in. Don't take yourself too seriously. As long as you keep a light-hearted approach, you will skate through the day quite nicely. If, however, you insist that everything be done perfectly, you will be met with a great deal of frustration and headache. Creative self-expression will play a big part in your work today. Get inspired by children. Their high energy, fearlessness, and pure spunk will inspire you to dredge out these qualities in yourself and put them to good use. You have much to offer. You can look forward to intense and perhaps vivid dreams tonight. Keep your phone or paper and pen nearby so you can record the events that take place in your slumber. Pay attention to any synchronicities that could indicate a premonition. Listen before you speak. Give people plenty of time to spill their thoughts and emotions before you jump in and interrupt. You will learn a great deal when you are patient and pay attention to the insight that comes from another person's thoughts. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra moon squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking irrational emotions. This is a moment of crisis, whereby a precariously maintained balance is disturbed by troubling events or turbulent memories. It is only through agitation that we can come to an understanding of the workings of our psyche, so this transit engenders healing through recognition. However, that doesn't mean that immediate events will be easy to manage. The moon then enters a void of course that lasts into the early part of the morning. We may wake up feeling nervous and unmoored. Remember to breathe or take time to meditate to start the day off on the best possible note. When others start talking, you are likely to tune out. You would rather just go your own separate way and try to figure out everything on your own. Instead, you should stick around and listen to what people have to say. You might learn something. You are feeling good. Nothing can get you down. Your confidence is high, and you know how to get what you want. You have everyone right where you want them to be. Your ability to sweet-talk others is getting you exactly where you want to go. Mid-morning, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course. We are now in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the November 23rd Sagittarius new moon. This is a time of release, and given the early events of the morning, we may now have to accept some hard truths and choose to actively see our reality for what it is. The dark Scorpio moon helps us to see beneath the surface of our interactions and identify what requires purging. Acceptance is everything. Accepting what is not within our power to change is just as potent as recognizing what is.